Today, of course, marks the annual secular holiday known as Super Bowl Sunday.
In Los Angeles, the first Super Bowl game puts the Packers against the Chiefs.
If you weren't at the first Super Bowl in 1967, you could have read all about it in Sports Illustrated, a magazine then already 12 years into its existence. For millions of Americans, SI was a sort of weekly sacred text. Arriving each Thursday, it took recaps of games, profiles of athletes, muscular investigations, long features, and braided them with breathtaking photography, the illustrated in the name. For many athletes, landing on the cover was the next best thing to winning a title. From the jump, Sports Illustrated was known for crisp writing and those arresting images. But it represented something more, the idea that sports mattered. Sports were a way to bridge gaps, to explain and understand the human condition. SI would take us to far-flung places, Tuscaloosa one week, Wimbledon the next, and animate real-world topics, contract disputes, labor relations, boycotts. Speaking of contract disputes and labor relations, perhaps you caught the recent news that SI's Future is in doubt. Reports of its death may be premature, but in sports terms, it's in need of a comeback as the scoreboard clock ticks down. Some of this owes to the usual forces preying on journalism. The internet, shorter attention spans, private equity. There still may be plenty of SI readers, but the business model for making money isn't what it was. In this case, there's a strange additional twist, a bitter licensing dispute between the brand's owner and its operator. A fight that even current employees, dogged reporters, don't fully understand, while it leaves them as collateral damage. I count myself among that group. For 27 years now, I've been fortunate to write for Sports Illustrated. Bear that in mind. There's zero objectivity here when I argue the following. SI still means something, in the present and hopefully the future. This isn't the Model T or a Sony Walkman or a throwback jersey that simply tickles the nostalgia pleasure centers. SI remains vital to the cultural conversation, especially as sports mean more than ever. Cold, rational analysis to offset passionate hot takes. A media outlet whose partnership is with its audience, with sports fans, not with a league it pays billions to cover. Super Bowl 59 will be held next year in New Orleans. You hope your team will be there. I hope mine will be there too.